This one right here, hyped to the max in our fragrance community. Damn it, man. Our community is like that. When a fragrance takes off, she takes off. Everybody buys it. Everybody reviews it within a 2-week span. Let's go. Dunhill Icon Racing, right? The nice green bottle. Bottle's pretty. This Icon series, I've reviewed 3 out of the 4. Racing, you're next. I'm going to give you my first impression today. But I've reviewed the original, which was also hyped. Good scent. Great scent. I don't know about that. Love the bottles. Did I say I love the bottles? We got Elite. Good scent. Doesn't last. Absolute. Nice bottle. Again, doesn't last. Good scent though. I prefer these two. Again, I like my darker scents. So here we are with Racing. This is the one that's probably gotten more, I would say it's even as far as the hype goes with the original. The other two kind of got lost in translation here. So this one's hyped to the mask, and I got one question for the fragrance community. Why? What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to another first impression on my channel, this time on the House of Dunhill. I've reviewed 3 out of the 4, like I said in my introduction. Today I'm going to put my nose on the green bottle. Icon Racing. What a beautiful bottle this is. I really wasn't going to buy this, but bottle's pretty and she looks good with his big brothers here, so that's why I bought it. What's inside is what counts, really. For a collector, the bottles look good though, you gotta admit. So first and foremost, before I get into the review, this is in stock at Fragrance X, so I want to thank my partner Fragrance X for this set. You can purchase this and the whole Dunhill Icon series, basically all 4 on Fragrance X. You can utilize my sweet code ROBES08 and get 15% off. Today, this is my scent of the day this morning, and I'm wearing it right now. There's that dry down, that suspect dry down. I got it on my scent strip here, and oh yes, no, it's bubble gumminess, but what am I doing? What am I doing? This is the way to do it. All right, so 2 sprays. I'll let you know about the intro, and then I'll tell you about the dry down. So the opening of this stuff, Icon Racing, what a step away from the rest of them. Even the original Icon, whoa, I'm like, what? This is your typical teeny bopper sweetness. The sweetness has no character to it. It's synthetic to a fault. In my eyes. It really is just sweet just to be sweet. It doesn't even smell like anything. It doesn't smell like vanilla sweetness. It doesn't smell like a fruity sweetness. It's just sweetness. And I hate it. I hate it. So this opening of Icon Racing, I can't stand it. It is sweet to a fault for me. It utilizes that popular DNA that, this is just like those sport flankers like years back that just kept, I didn't mind those. They're okay. I didn't like them, but I didn't mind them. This is kind of getting annoying. Designer releases with beautiful bottles like this, ruining it. It really is like, you could do so much with this theme, a racing theme, like maybe with like a little burnt tire cord in there with maybe some mint. And oh man, Dunhill, talk to me. I would make scent for you. But anyway, going back to this, it just piggybacks on what's popular. There's no thinking of this. It's just Invictus Aqua is really popular these days. Let's piggyback on that. It's just like 1 million, right? 1 million was popular. Everybody piggybacked on that. And that was an okay scent. I liked 1 million back in the day. Again, it's on your taste, and that's what I'm saying here. This is my taste, my opinion. Don't take it too seriously. It is a fragrances, but anyway, yeah, it piggybacks on the original, the rage right now. Sweet yet fresh. Those two don't go together for me. The one thing I noticed with this in the opening, and I wore this a handful of times since I did my first review on this, or my unboxing of it, and there's a lavender note that is very familiar to a fragrance that I'm very familiar with, is of course Le Male. The lavender note is very, very much uncanny how they're the same. There's some citruses here up top too, of course, continuing with a fresh theme, right? You got that lavender that's fresh, and of course you got some citruses that are fresh too. Just sweet, synthetic, freshy for the opening. And that's what grabs people's attention, right? That's what's popular right now. So they do the same opening to some fragrances with a little change here and there, but you want to keep with the same base, right? Because you still want to sell. I know you. Now let's get into the dry down. The dry down, it's very thin. It's very bare. The dry down shows a little bit of vetiver. It's a cleaner, rooty vetiver. It's not your very robust rooty vetiver like an Encre Noir. No. This is a very clean vetiver. Not a great vetiver either. It has some Gaiac wood in here too. It gives a little bit of backbone to that freshness up top, but really the central theme of this fragrance, I felt like it didn't move much, is that screechy sweetness just running through, like just plowing through, and that's what you get for the most of it. There's a little nuances here and there. There's a musky backbone, like musk for like a couple hours here with a little bit of remnants of the sweetness and the lavender. Meh. The dry down, something less to be desired. And that goes to an overall theme of my first impression on Icon Racing. I wasn't hot on it when I first unboxed it. I'm still not hot on it on my first impression on my skin. It really just feels like a money grab. Dunhill, don't tell me you're in the money grab business. Yes, you are. Of course, you all are. Overall, Icon Racing reminds me of the YouTube fragrance community in the past years. Popeye, Eau Fraiche, and Le Male, and Invictus, and Invictus Aqua, and Sauvage, and Dylan Blue. What do they all have in common? They have that weird sweetness crap. They're built the same way to get your money. You can tell that one nose in our fragrance community pushed all these fragrances because that nose likes that exact thing. It is what it is. This smells like, if I wore this, I'd wear this with a polo shirt and cargo shorts. This is a polo shirt, cargo shorts type of fragrance. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't like it personally. It's built, the build of it is okay for that kind of scent. It feels like a rush job to release as many scents as you can in a small period of time. And that's what Dunhill Icon is doing right now. They released 4 fragrances in this small period of time. It feels rushed, and it is to sell. And I'm no dummy, and not every fragrance is built as art. You can't look at artistic with all fragrances. You can see the artistic side of a lot of fragrances. Like, let me go off screen a little bit. My next first impression is on this Vince Camuto Smoke Dude, okay? This is a designer fragrance. It's meant to sell. It has to sell. There's an artistic feel to this fragrance. It is. It's avant-garde. It's different from what's being sold. Will it sell well? No. Has it been hyped? No. Nobody's talking about it. But this, everybody's talking about it. So they've done a good job in regards to that. But it is hurting the progress of some certain brands, especially in the fragrance community, the real fragrance community, people that really appreciate fragrances for what they are. I did appreciate this one, and I felt like, whoa, you know, Dunhill, you got my attention with this bottle, and you got my attention with the scent. It's not, you know, I didn't feel it was the greatest scent in the world, but I still felt it was a good step, a good step in the right direction. When they released these, I was like, oh, the scents are actually really good. Yeah, there's some longevity and projection problems, but the scents are good. It's like John Varvatos, right? I can deal with that. This is just, again, built for sales. And you do need some of those in your collection. Don't get me wrong. They are what they are. But unfortunately for this guy, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. And that is, of course, something that I'm going to get, you know, run through the rails in the fragrance community, but it is my opinion. And that's what my channel is all about, is my opinion. And how many times am I going to grab this fragrance after I've reviewed it? And that's where that score really different, you know, from a 9 from a 6. That'll be your differences from, am I going to wear this after I've reviewed it? So I'm only wearing it for reviewing purposes. That's not good for the score of the fragrance. And I gotta be honest with everybody out there. I'm not here to pimp a fragrance. Not here to make sales for Dunhill. I'm not. And I'm not here to make sales for Vince Camuto either. But that's a good fragrance. And I'll let you guys know, if you have the same nose as me, you'll like it. So anyway, the comments section is gonna be very interesting, as I usually end it. please, please, please comment below. Good, bad, and the ugly on this fragrance, man. You know, share your thoughts. Don't be, you know, don't be scared. Tell us what you think about it. You know, good or bad. I love to hear the community's take on a particular fragrance, even if you are against what I feel about the fragrance. If you absolutely love it, that's your taste, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing, and you rock that thing. I'm not saying it smells like rotten potatoes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, this is retail. What? Off the top of my head, at Dunhill, I think it's $80 plus retail. No, never, ever. You want to spend 80, and this is what I'm here for, is you want to spend $80 on a fragrance. Shit, man, you can do better than this. And as far as quality goes, and as far as a lot of other things, but that's just my opinion. Of course, you gotta add that to the end. So again, thank you for watching. Sincerely appreciate everybody that tunes in to my channel, of course, and thank you again. Have a good one.